that really leads us in probably to the next category. If we've just looked at the courage in the PWI, now we're going to look at some of the cowards. Some of these cowardice
Wait a minute,
actions.
what are you looking at me for?
Something must have flown by and just distracted me.
Well, first of all, I think we could look just primarily at many of the masked wrestlers here in the PWI. It seems like we've had an overabundance of them here in the past couple of months. They just seem to be coming out of the woodwork, one masked wrestler after another. But the ones that have really taken the toll here in the PWI are the masked assassin and this masked assailant. One of them stalking the PWI heavyweight champion, Bobo Brazil Jr., and this other one who was stalking and came out and put Diamond Dan out of action for quite some time. Now, where that leads us to is probably...
And who was that? Who was that man attacking Bobo? Who was the brains behind that?
Well, probably one of the shocks of the year for the PWI, gentleman Johnny Walker.
Saw the light.
Saw the light.
Blinded was more of the answer.
Yep.
I don't think it was light that was blinding him, though.
Hey, the man wouldn't give him a title shot, so he went out and he took one. And it's coming up very soon.
Speaking, we'll be talking about somebody that took something, took advantage here a little later on. But right now, getting back to the person, the wrestler that I feel has shown the biggest yellow streak this year.
Be careful.
In the PWI is the man who, time after time, verbally assaulted the man from the Windy City, the lightning rod, constantly calling him names, degrading him as if, you know, a lowly lifeguard, and then signing for matches and not showing up. Talking about none other than the superstar, TJ Powers. One of your former partners, Dallas. Superstar TJ Power had a series of matches signed with Lightning Rod, and somehow he never seemed to show.
The man was injured.
He was injured.
The man had an injured wrist. They signed one match, had an injured wrist. Now, he's suspended. And you're going to sit there and say he's got a yellow streak? Well, he can't show up if he's suspended.
And what brought about this suspension?
Well, we're not really sure. The commissioner, or the former commissioner, just made a statement that due to his actions, he was suspended. I mean, that's pretty vague. I see now why the board of directors have overturned some decisions that ex-commissioner made.
I think it's time for us to take a look at the action that brought about this suspension. Let's take...
Has it got anything to do with this man again?
Well, I tell you what, here's what I know. Of course, we've all been waiting for TJ Powers, superstar TJ Powers.
You bet the fans have been
Lightning
waiting.
Rod, but I understand TJ is injured.
Injured? What are you telling us?
Well, that's all I know, and I guess Mr. Jam there.
What is
his name?
Jimmy Jam.
Jimmy Jam.
The ring announcer, Jimmy
I thought it
Jam.
was peanut butter and jam.
Been handed a note by the international playboy. Johnny Lee again has stuck his nose into someone else's.
He's always full of surprises.
He brought another, brought, which was it?
Well, as
Maybe
Jimmy
both.
Jam just said, he's always full of surprises. It's definitely not TJ Powers' music.
No. Could be my brother. I wanted to see TJ. Oh, are you believing this?
Oh, Lord. Look,
the Dice Man!
Vegas.
back again. Long time gone. Back again.
Ronnie Vegas.
Under the tutelage of the international playboy Johnny Lee.
In the tournament final. Hey, we bought the rights.
Slingshot into the corner there by a lightning
Now,
rod.
what's Lightning Rod doing hitting Johnny Lee?
Sending a lightning bolt into the corner there to take out manager Johnny Lee, who was getting a little too close to the ring, as you've already witnessed a few times in this match already.
Now look at him. He's on the outside chasing the manager. He's got no business. Johnny Lee is not in there, and you see it's
He better tell him to watch out. Assaulted from the back there by the Dice Man, taking
That'll
him into that iron tree in the corner of the wrestling ring there. The Dice Man taking it to Lightning Rod now.
Well, that's what he gets. He
Distracted
didn't have
by
no
Mr.
business
Lee.
going out there.
No business for Mr. Lee. He should have. I'm telling you, we need to get a letter. I'll listen.
That away,
to him.
Ronnie. Give him the tumbling dice. Get it over with.
Listen to him there. But we need to get some letters sent in by the fans here in the PWI to see if we can't get the commissioner to oust Mr. Lee right out of the PWI.
He's not done anything wrong.
I think if we back the monitor tape up here and take another look here, or maybe later on we replay this, you'll see what Mr. Lee's been involved in here. And we may have a cover right here. Well, Lightning Rod unable to keep.
He was pulling his tights there. He'd never pinned him if he hadn't had hold of the tights.
Oh, Lightning Rod.
Dice
taking it
Man's
to-
just resting. He'll be all right. See?
Reversal by a Dice Man off the ropes and a boot to the chest of the Dice Man. And there he is. The storm clouds are burning. And there he is. Superstar TJ Power injured. I ask you, Mr. James, did that look like an injured TJ Powers to you?
He was limping.